Hello, this is Yakov Krotov, or better to say Jimmy Krotov. This morning, and it is 7 o'clock in Moscow, or to be more precise, in Safonchima. This is the suburb of Istra, not far from Moscow. This morning I read news about states, or to be more precise, global news, because it's a story of the European medical team, which is head by Rebecca Gompert. She founded the organization Women on Waves in Amsterdam in 2008. Women on Waves, I guess, is called because they've hired some ship and made abortions on the board of this ship and went to the countries where abortions are prohibited. Okay. Now Rebecca Gompert is sending, or better to say, organizing the trade for the abortion pills from India to the United States. Okay. And there's a high need in states for such pills because more than 20 states of America prohibited abortions. So, but she receives 2,000 requests a day now. But what made me wonder and think is that she began sending these pills. Just a second. Several years ago, she sent these pills to the American soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. Women soldiers, American women in American army in Iraq and Afghanistan who've been in need of the abortion pills. And this makes me wonder because abortion is a homicide and a war is a homicide also. I often ask those people who are against abortions why they've concentrated on abortions and not on the pacifism. I'm mostly pacifist. I'm against any sort of killing people. First of all, war, death penalty, and abortions. Three main cases, certainly euthanasia and all these sorts of things also. But in all these cases, I'm against the prohibition. I think that the only way to overcome any evil is dialogue. I must explain to those people who wage war that this is a sin, this is immoral and inhuman. And I try to explain it to those people who are pro-war, only pro-just war, certainly, against aggression. Any war is against aggression. Putin began this war because he's against aggression of NATO against Russia, which is certainly on in his head, this aggression. And he's a cynic. He knows that NATO is not an aggressive force, and there was no aggression against Russia. But many people believe to him. I think that there was no aggression of Iraq and Afghanistan against the United States or Western Europe. Those people who made 11/9, they've been Saudis, Bin Laden was a Saudi citizen, not from Iraq or Afghanistan, and he lived in Pakistan. But the United States hadn't sent army in Pakistan. Pakistan has an atomic bomb. And so a soldier who is making an abortion, this soldier participates in double sort of violence and killing. But one sort of violence, we think it's legal, army, war, and another we think must be completely prohibited. I think this is wrong. Nothing must be prohibited, and nothing must be, and one must stop both only by our free will, only by words. We've never tried this. This is very important. So we must explain, and explain. This is what I'm doing. Bye. It was Jimmy Krotov from Safontsevo, Russia.